coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for it, coming for it. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me that well. Let's see. I'm on my phone, which is like so crazy. Let me see if I can fix the sound. I think the sound's okay. Just gotta try to. Okay, for some reason it won't let me scroll down to see the. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ladybug. Thank you so much. I'm like making sure I don't do anything crazy on here because I'm on my phone. And I saw that. Why can't I go over? Okay, I've never been on my phone before, so just give me just a second, and we'll figure this out. Like I can't go back and like scroll up. But thank you, Margot, for gifting out 5 memberships. Or yeah, thank you so much. I was trying to highlight it, but it won't let me. It won't let me do that. Well, this is the second channel, so we're not all up to par over here. I can see it now if I scroll very slowly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on. I bet you this is what other people do is they get on a second device. And that's what I was getting ready to do. So that way they could see the chat, I bet. Because I had you guys, and that's what I had you guys hooked up to my computer, and for some reason my wireless mic wouldn't work on my computer. So then I went to grab my old microphone. I have a Blue Yeti, and that one wouldn't work either. like it wouldn't turn up the volume. So I'm like, what is going on? So thank you so much, Margot, and thank you so much, Ladybug. It's good to see everybody in here. I figured we just come on and talk for a minute, you know, just about whatever, just about everything. I wish I could move myself over a little bit. I think I can. I just gotta. How do people do this from their phone? They're better at it than me, let me tell you. That is for sure. I know there's like a way to. Well, I guess it could make me square or a circle. I don't like the circle. It just reminds me of too many people have the circle. I don't know. It reminds me of something weird. Okay. I thought there was a way for me to move myself over a little bit. That way the doggy could be over, but that's okay. Okay. So hello, Willows. Hey, Ladybug. I see Kathy's in here. And Carl. Hey, Carl. Hey, Debbie. It's good to see everyone in here. Hey, Triple L. I figured I'd come on and, oh, I saw the people that got memberships gifted to them too. So it was Triple L, Proud Mimi, PJ Second Chance. I think she might have got one last time in our live. Maybe not. Tina Lucille and Opal. Well, welcome on in. And hello, Lacey. I'm good. How are you? Hey, get to the ducking point. And hello, Margot. It's good to see everyone. Hey, Lenora. Okay, well, I figured we'd just come in here and just talk a little bit about the shit show that's been going on YouTube. I feel like the back and forth between creators is going on right now. I don't know if everyone's aware of it, but if you're not aware of it, there's about, I don't know, 5 to 10 creators, and they're, you know, big mad at this other creator, which I mean, I can understand their frustrations. I can totally understand that. But it's just like, man, when does like mess did that mess anything up? I don't think it did. Someone was calling. Let me see what I think I'm still on here. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just the nonstop DJ streams. And now it's like it's just I mean, it's just getting really out of hand. Yeah, like 15. Yeah, no, I was being graceful. I really was. There was 3 channels this morning when I woke up. Go like maybe it was this morning afternoon. It was a little after I woke up, but there was 3 different channels all going over BJ, and I understand. I mean, I understand the frustration in the community that Brittany, you know, she's not very good with research or doing true crime. She, you know, does fall asleep on her streams. There are times that she's done that. There are things that she has said that's been totally out of just I mean, you just shouldn't say the things that's come out of her mouth. But with that said, I don't think the channels that are going after her at this point in time are doing much better than what she's doing, other than they're not falling asleep, I don't think. But I mean, they're really going back and forth at each other. Like, I was hearing the craziest stuff today. Let me see. I don't even know where I put my phone. Oh, I'm on my phone. Let me see if I can grab my my notes. Okay. Let's see. So I did hear today that I mean I was like shook when because I went into a couple chats. I haven't been into the chats in over a month. It's really nice actually. Today before the live, I was listening to music, I was jamming, I was dancing, I was just doing my thing, you know, just doing my thing. I should videotape myself doing that because it was pretty funny actually. But these creators are getting so mad. They are getting so mad though. Like they're screaming, right? I heard someone say, "You're never happy, BJ. Were you even happy when your kids were born?" Okay, I'm sorry, but that's going over fucking board. Like, you know, that's going overboard. Anybody with a fucking mind and a brain knows that Brittany does love her children. We can't say that she doesn't love her kids. She does love them. You know, so that like was pretty bad. Yeah, it's grifting on both sides. It really is. And they love it. People love it. They're here for it. I was like, why are you so mad? I mean, some of these creators are just downright. I mean, and I understand Brittany said things about them. They've said something about Brittany. It's been a back and forth. I mean, it really has. I can't say that one is worse than the other. I really can't at this point. I think I don't watch them and for the last month and a half, so that's good. But so maybe that's why I can't judge on either side. But what I can say is like, it's the end of summer. Don't you want to enjoy it? Like sit out by the pool or just sit outside or, you know, go to the park, go play with your grandkids or your children if you have them. I mean, I think that they are just as bad. Like, I mean, the chats are full, 1,000, 2,000 people. I understand that's fun, you know, but don't you want to do that on your own and not with watching Brittany? Like, if she quit, like really, you guys tell her to get off the app. People tell her to get off the app, right? If she actually listened to people and got off the app, then what would they cover? Like, that's a serious question. I'm wondering, what would be their, would they go back to Betty? Or would there be like a new person on the block? I mean, are they already trying to find someone new? I don't know. I just know that Brittany does do a lot of stupid things. Craig does a lot of stupid things. But I don't think showcasing it 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day is helping. Like usually we used to in this community, we used to help people. That's what I thought we did anyway. We didn't let things go. That like we didn't go after kids. No one went after kids. Nobody doxed each other. Nobody just I mean, the things that I'm seeing right now, it's just what happened to that community. I mean, I'm not involved in that community, so you know, I can say that I don't know what's going on with it. I just know that they're all going a little crazy with what they're saying and what they're doing. Like, I don't know. I think that a lot of these people are going to have regrets in a couple months. Like the subscribers are going to have regrets. They're going to say, shit, I shouldn't have given that content creator all my money because look what they did with it. I mean, like Brittany is asking for money for a lawyer, but she's buying Craig all these expensive gifts. Like that, the math ain't math in there for me, right? You know, like, you know, a Hugh Hefner robe, an Aura ring, a Samsung watch, I heard, a computer, a weight bench or something, maybe perhaps. They're redoing their house, supposedly. I don't believe that for 1 second because there would be pictures. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. But it's crazy. Yeah, Lacey, no one should be calling anybody's kids the P word. That will never amount to anything in life. These kids didn't do nothing to nobody. And it's just like that everyone wants to take like a bigger stab at the, you know what I mean? Or like they want to get a better comeback in. I don't know. And I know it's the money and it's the channel growth, but they keep saying to each other, stop doing it. Stop doing it. Well, it's like, you know what I mean? Who's going to be the bigger person and stop doing it? Some of these women, I'm sorry, but they're grandmothers and they're talking the way that they do. The internet is forever. Do you want your grandkids hearing you talking like that? I mean, really, or your kids? If my mom talked like that on the internet, oh my God, I would never talk to her again. My mom was a lady, though. She wouldn't have done that. She didn't even have the internet. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Because if she, you know, I don't know. Well, Carl, today I saw that GW and what's her name? I almost called her Jay-Z. Jay. Well, I was in there like literally I clicked in, I clicked out. because I'm not down to listen to about Tony, but she's in litigation with Tony Mathis right now, and she's going over his interviews. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, what if you're in litigation with someone? Wouldn't you not be doing that? Like, wouldn't you be not talking publicly about that person? I mean, is that? I'm just asking. I'm just asking fair questions here. I'm not trying to be like. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not on anybody's side. I could give a care less. But it's just like I'm like I have a lawyer. Sorry. My phone always is ringing. I don't know if you guys can hear me through like the ringing or not. So I'm like, oh man. I forget what I was gonna say. No. Oh, if I was ever in trouble and I went to my lawyer, you know, because I did use him couple times, for my car accident and stuff like that. And when I was in active litigation and stuff, he told me to shut my mouth and not talk about him. Like, that is the first thing a lawyer will tell you to do. They're not going to tell you, I'm sorry, but they're not going to tell you to get on the fucking internet and talk about it. I'm sorry, they're just not. They're not. Well, it's my First Amendment right. Your First Amendment right only goes so far. You can only say so much with your First Amendment right when it's when it goes into defamatory, you know, terms. And a lot of this stuff is defamatory on both sides. You know, I'm glad I haven't been really listening, and I'm trying to think like of what I saw and I heard today without going into my notes, because I was just like, oh, I don't even know. I just don't understand why people have to be like mad all the time, and why the community can't just, they used to be able to come together. So if one person had a problem with one person, they would come together on a panel, whoever's panel, sometimes be like Queen Bees, sometimes it was like Deets on the Streets, and they would talk it out and talk about what's going on. Like, I know we're kind of far, probably far beyond that right at this point, but if they could do it not as one, like, whole unit, you know what I mean? Like the 5 or 6 main creators that are going after Brittany just alone on a panel, because she'll get destroyed if that happens. But if she were to be able to maybe like talk to these people, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out a way for it to all stop. You know, like, it's just crazy to me that it hasn't stopped. Oh, I saw that. Oh, I can see that. Ladybug, you've been a member for 10 months. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And Catherine's been a member for 9. Thank you. Time well spent hanging out. I do like hanging out over here. I just have a lot of questions, and it's just, see, and that's what it is, Carl. That's what I think it is. I think that it's the community okay, so people want to belong in a community. Like, they want a community to belong to. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants that. You know, everyone wants that friendship. When you walk into a chat, or you come into a chat and everyone's going, hey, you know, and they're like greeting you and doing all the things. But it's at, I don't know, at what point is it, you know, I just feel like this is just getting out of hand, just redundant. Like, and I know that people are there for like the community and for the, you know, to belong and to have a friend, and that's great. That's awesome. I would love that too. But it's like, what the stuff that you're in there listening to. I mean, some of that shit just should. I mean, it just shouldn't be allowed on the platform. And these people they didn't just come here and start with the Sebastian Rogers case and then go into Brittany. They had passed. You know, people have passed. People, like, I don't know. I just always tell people to check people out. Just check people out. I can't get down with the racist remarks. I thought, you know, I mean, I thought that she had apologized, and then when I went back and really looked at it, and she said no, she meant everything she said. I don't know. It just, to me, it feels gross, especially when my whole family's they're full of color, and I wouldn't want anyone to say that to my family. So I think of that. Also, I don't like the word cunt. It's not my word to use. I mean, and that's fine for other people to like to hear that. That's, I mean, that's just, you know, that's neither here nor there, I guess. I just don't like to hear that. I don't like that she blamed the roommates in the Idaho 4 dealing drugs and killing the victims, and everything she said in the past that she said with that case, because she was here for Idaho 4 and she blamed everybody but Brian Koberger. And so I don't know. I don't like that. There's just, I don't know. There's certain things that with creators that I just thought that I thought I would like the content, and then I guess it's just not for me, if that makes sense. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, not everyone's for everyone, but when you go to your timeline and like your live tab, and that's all you see is live after live about the same person. I mean, even the locals are going after her. You know, they'll have more people in their lives now than the people that started covering Britney have. I saw that the other day. I was like, oh, wow, look at that. You know, it's like I don't know, I feel like a competition on who can get as many people in there. Or they just redirect, and then it's like it's a 24/7, you know, Britney stream. I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, and I'm not taking up for Britney by any means. I'm only saying her because she's got so many other people that are coming for her. See, and that's the problem. No one pays attention to what's actually going on and what's being said. Oh man. Okay. I don't know if my phone was like, my phone went off, but yeah, that's the problem though. Like, I think that people are going in there for the community, and maybe they're not listening, but there's lies that are just being spewed on all sides. No one's got the facts right. Like, it doesn't seem. If they want Britney off the app, and they say that she's like, they're her content, like if it wasn't for them, she would have nothing to talk about. Well, then why don't they ice her out for a week, right? Like, I don't think anyone wants it to end. I don't think a single person on this internet wants this fighting to end, because I mean, it started 3 years ago with her and with BJ and Granny's watching, and I feel like then it just added from there. And I don't really know the argument that set this all off 3 years ago, but 3 years is a long time to be like fighting or arguing with somebody, or, you know. And welcome in, everybody. Marcus said, "Also wanted to end." I do too. I really do. I mean, if I don't see Britney changing, I mean, I don't know what she's going to do about this with this lawyer. People are saying that they think that she's going to get channel shut down. Also, I guess subscribers were calling Britney's lawyer. I don't agree with that. I think that's really messed up. Like, there's no need for someone to do that. And those people didn't do that, in my opinion, because they wanted to know for themselves. They were going to give that information to a creator, because why would they just want it for themselves? I'm just going to call because I'm curious. But I'm not going to give this to anybody, and I'm not going to take it to the internet. I don't see that. I just don't. Yeah, the foul language and the insults and the lies. And it's like if you have a little common sense, you're like, wait a minute, that sounds a little like a lie. And some of these creators are screaming at Brittany. Like, she's making you guys that mad to where you all are screaming. Like, I mean, screaming. Like, you know, everybody in their household is hearing them. Because there's nobody that has a house that's that big that cannot hear or that can block out that screaming, because that screaming is crazy. Willows, yeah. Craig's over there. Yeah, Craig's just living his life. Craig, oh my God. He should probably have his own reality TV show at this point. But I mean, he's something else. Yeah, we're adults. Like, I've never seen anything like this, you guys. Not even when I was in high school. And I went to a county school, so we had nothing better to do but fight, right? And we never fought. I mean, I'm hearing terms used it's like, what? And then everyone picks up everybody's terms, like, or what they say, and I'm just like, oh, okay, now I'm having deja vu. Vincent! Oh my gosh, guys! Oh my God! Hold on 1 second. Oh my God! Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm not on camera right now, because oh my God, we just got the best news. Oh my gosh. Vincent got a new job. He got the job he wanted. I'm sorry. Wow, that really took me out. Like, oh my gosh, guys. Okay, sidebar. Vincent, a little over a year ago, he was unhappy with his job, and we lived a very, I would say, a comfortable life, you know. But he was unhappy, and when I was unhappy with my job, I said quit, you know, because we're a team and we're not going to be unhappy where we're at. We're just not going to be unhappy. And oh wow, he applied for a huge hospital here. So he got another job. He took an extreme pay cut, like a lot of money, a lot of money. And so, you know, it's been fine. Everything's been fine. But I could tell he wasn't happy because he was doing all the work of like his system admin, but he wasn't getting paid for the work that he was doing. And so he stuck it out he stuck it out. He was like, he knew he's the man of the house, and he takes care of us. And we just found out that he got the job that he applied for. So, oh no, he's on his way home, so it'll be a little while. But I wanted to tell you guys, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of him. And I knew he could do it. Because he's been applying at places, and like he's been getting interviews, but then like they don't go any further. And I know how special Vincent is. Like, I know how good he is at what he does. And like, I'm so glad this hospital, it's a huge hospital. Oh my goodness. I'm like so proud of him. Oh my gosh. And so now he's going to make just what he was making before. but he's going to have all the benefits and he's going to have everything. And oh, I'm so proud of him. Thank you guys. Wow. Yeah, it does. That's what it was. And like with me and my job, you know, I got paid so well that I didn't want to leave my job either. Like, but Vincent was like, "You're not happy, you know, just start your own business." Like, this was before I even thought of YouTube, you know. And I'm like, "Are you sure?" Like, you know, because that was a big thing for me. And I was talking to him for like months before I quit. So I'm just so proud of him. Damn it. He did so good. Good job, Vincent. Oh man, I knew he would get it. It just he was making me nervous because he thought he would find out on like Monday. And I'm like, well, just give him some time. They still have to do background checks and all that. Like he probably just has to go take like a urine test or whatever. And he'll pee water. I mean, like he pees like water and Powerade. The kid doesn't like drink any sugar. He drinks zero sugar stuff. So, oh, he'll be great there. So that's just, oh my gosh, it's so good for him. I'll tell him you guys said congratulations. Man, I was on a roll too. Yes. Crazy B6. Yeah, he deserves it. When he was working at his job, his last job, the job before this job that he's working at now, it was a bigger company. It wasn't a huge company, but they had 4 companies within one like building, and there was a security breach. Vincent just happened to wake up. It was Christmas morning. It was either Christmas or New Year's. It was one of the days that they were out of the office for the, you know, for the day. I think it was Christmas. And Vincent woke up at like 3 a.m. and saw that someone was trying to hack their computers. So Vincent was able to call his brother because he didn't know what to do. Like he had just started, he's been in IT his whole life pretty much, but he was just starting getting into this kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So his brother helped him. It was really nice because his brother's so big in like IT that he could help them with, you know, the quickness, and they got it fixed, and the hacker didn't get anybody's information. And I just remember being really proud of him in that moment. And now this moment, that makes me feel so good because he's gonna I feel like I could breathe a little bit better because I think that he's going to be able to grow and learn, and that's what he wants. So, but yeah, anyway, so get back to what we were saying. I was just saying that I just don't understand how everyone's just continuing to fight with each other. I mean, I think maybe they all need to take a little vacation before the summer ends because it's bad out there right now. Like today, I mean, I just hear people screaming on the top of their lungs. And I'm like, she makes you that mad that you're screaming on top of your lungs at her. And they don't understand why she wants their channels taken down, which I don't understand why she would want to do that either, because she always said that she was anti taking down channels. Because if she wanted to take someone's channel down, all she would have to have done was strike them. But she never struck anybody until she struck, I think, Trisha Talks. And then everyone was upset with her for striking Trisha Talks. Well, I'm sorry, but Trisha, no offense to Trisha, but she was just playing Britney every single day. And, you know, you have to, you can commentate, but I think that you have to do something with the video as well. Like to make it to where it's like looks different. And I think she could have, if she wanted to, strike people then. But I think now people are, you know, a little smarter, and they are putting different things on the videos that they cover. Willows, it does. Yeah, we were never for a minute. So whenever he quit his last job, I thought, oh my God, like I thought that I was going to end up not, I don't know how to say this in like, I guess I'm a shopper. I guess I was kind of scared because I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like I love to shop and I'll really have to take like, that's going to take a back seat. But I have to say, I didn't know. I felt the difference because I stopped asking for stuff, if that makes sense. Like I wouldn't ask as much because I knew, hey, give them a break. Because there for a while, if y'all know me, I was buying blankets and pillows and new decor like crazy for like a year after we redid our place. So I gave them a break for a little bit. See, crazy they don't know. So that's the thing too. All these people, none of them, other than Nonsense's boyfriend that I know of, has a job. I mean, if they're always on the internet, I don't know how you could work. Even if you have a remote job, if you're on a live for 5, 6 hours, 4 hours in the middle of the day, how are you working? Do you work at night? But then you're on streams, other people's streams at night. And it's like, well, then maybe you work in the morning, but then you're like, wait a minute, you wake up and you're live in the morning. I'm just like, man. I mean, the only other job I have is just my boutique, but I mean, I do own a boutique. I have an LLC. And also I am very injured, so, and I don't collect disability. So, there's that. If I did, I wouldn't probably be on as much. Have a good night. I'll be on later. We have so much stuff to go through for Coburger, and that little snake's been doing all kinds of stuff. I heard that he yelled out Kaylee's name. I haven't watched anything. Okay, so I've only seen titles of stuff, and then but I don't want to watch anything, so I want to go through the documents with you guys. And I like being surprised when I see something. But that little thing that we went over last night, the videos of that burglary, it didn't even have anything to do with Idaho 4. And I didn't think it did because I remembered the burglary paperwork. But it was really interesting to me just to watch them figure out who it was. They were like, it was the guy downstairs. But then we never did get to see him arrested. I wonder if it's like, you can always come up if you want, Ashley, tonight. Because I haven't watched anything. I'm just I haven't, because I wanted to be surprised with you guys. So I've just seen just the channel things. I know Brian Enton is spitting out content left and right. Ashley Banfield. I saw their things, but I can't remember exactly what it was, but what the title said. But yeah, there's a lot of Idaho stuff. There's a video of Coburger in his jail cell. I saw that last night. I just didn't want to play it last night, so I wanted to go through it in the documents, but I think we will play it tonight. He's acting really strange in the video. I'm not the cleaning of his shoes per se, but he has something in his hand and he puts it up on the shelf, and I'm not sure what it is, and I need to look at the video. I've only watched it once, so I need to look at it more clearly. But yeah, it wasn't. Oh yeah, because it was never solved. You're right. Yeah, they never solved it. They said case inactive. I don't like that. I need to call Pullman. I want to know about that case, because if that was him, what, they just couldn't prove it? They didn't find the steak knife. They never told us about the trash. Why is there so much secrecy around trash in these cases? Really, Ashley? That's crazy, because I saw people on Twitter and they were saying opposite, you know what I mean, of stuff. They were I don't know. I don't even remember what they were saying. I just I just can't even. So that's what I heard too. So I was going to look into that, Lacey, because I heard that it wasn't from Ada County, but the documents that just came out last night. See, that's what I'm wondering, because the documents that came out last night were from Pullman, and we went through the video in Pullman, and I didn't see that video. So I was wondering where it came from. Now, do you think that could be do you think they could have faked that video, AI? Has anyone the news put it on their like station yet? Yeah, it's from his jail cell, definitely. That's a hospital bed in there. Oh, it's from the Idaho State Penitentiary. Well, was he there maybe between going to maximum security? I know. It is. It is sad to work that many hours. Like sometimes I'll do 2 lives a day and I'm just like exhausted. All things Willows. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a shower in it. Okay, yeah, okay. Because I saw the hospital type bed, and I was like, dang, Koberger's bed looked like. I mean, I only saw it once, so I need to look at it again. But it did look like the bed was pretty nice, and I know that the beds in jail and beds in prison aren't normally that nice. They're normally like a gym mat kind of like material. So I thought that was pretty funny. Did you guys see what's his name? The guy from jail, Jumpsuit Pablo, he was making fun of Chris McDonough. He went on like I watched a video he did. It was talking about Brian Kohlberger and the people like talking to him through the vents. And remember how I said, how is that even like possible? Because the inmates wouldn't be that close to Kohlberger, like, you know, if he's in like segregated housing. Well, this guy, Jumpsuit Pablo, pretty much said like the same thing, more or less. Like there would only be a few people around him. And he's like, I don't know who this guy is that's all over the news. And he was talking about Chris McDonough. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And he was like, but he didn't get it right. And like, I was just like, oh my gosh. I'm just ready. Like, I don't know. I like to hear all this stuff with Idaho just because the fact that we've went so far, you know, we've went so far with Idaho. I feel like with, you know, it'll be like 3 years. I feel like by the time that we get through everything, but that's 3 years of our lives that we've spent. Wow, just, oh my good golly. So I guess I can't say much, right? The people are talking about Brittany. I mean, I talk about Idaho a lot, but I like to talk about other cases too. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shree. Yeah. Well, he cleaned his shoes, which, you know, that's an OCD like behavior for sure. He was cleaning his shoes in that video, which, I mean, really why? But I guess because you're bored. You have nothing else to do. I mean, what would you have to do to? But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I hope they all just stop fighting with each other because I do like the creators for the most part. Like, you know, I did enjoy watching like Jay and Nonsense and stuff like that. But it's like, man, just everything's about Britney now, and I just kind of have unsubscribed for now, and maybe they'll get back to, you know, maybe covering somebody else. But it's just too much. I like when people are like called out and there's receipts and stuff, but as of right now, it just seems like there's just a lot of yelling back and forth. And you know, it's not worth getting your blood pressure up that high. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't know about Seth. I haven't really heard anything about him in a while. I haven't heard of anything about any of them though. Yeah, I think that's closer to what the stuff that we'll see tonight in our stuff, Ashley. It was like, yeah, I heard that there was reports of he did some foul shit, I heard. ACJK. Yeah, I heard that the BK stuff that we heard about was like minor compared to what he really did. If I don't get, I mean, I might as well I better get an interview from Nancy Grace or something after all this. Just kidding. That she did like my tweet the other day to her though. I said prayers to her mother. Her mother's in her 90s or something. Yeah, they wrote a it's gonna get better and better. That's why I put on my the thing today. I haven't checked to see what you guys said. If you guys want me to just do the juicy stuff or if you want to go through all the documents. Me personally, I like going through the documents because then I feel like we don't miss stuff that way, because there has been times where we have caught things that other people didn't catch. Just like the defense's exhibitees or whatever they were showing at the bottom, it was like there was like 3 pages of white, and then if you scrolled past that, you saw what they were going to like put in. I need to find that again. And there was a bunch of people going over stuff like that one night, and they completely missed that. And I was like, that would have been really good to go over. But I do want to cover some more cases. I like the Long Island serial killer. I think that's really interesting. We started with the Shannon Gilbert, but we kind of just like paused it because more stuff came out with Idaho and everything, and then stuff happened with Austin Drummond, which we need to go over that too because he went to court yesterday. So what time is it? Maybe. I'll have to see what Vincent's going to do. But if it's not tonight, I'll come back on tomorrow. I mean, I'll come back on tonight to do our regular live, but maybe I'll come back in a little bit and do an Austin Drummond recap live or something. If not, we'll do it tomorrow during the day. And yeah, I just hope that everybody spends a little bit more time outside, enjoying the sunshine and the summer. I went to the pool today. The sun was not out at all. So then I come back up here, right? And now the sun's out. I'm like, you got to be kidding me with this. And I already took off, like, when you put lotion on, like oil or like tanning lotion, and you just, I can only do that once or twice. I can't do it again. I wish I could have had my camera fixed or my microphone, because it would be all up in my face right now if I turned it on. That's why I guess a lot of people don't have I don't know why people don't have their camera on this still. Look at little Mr. Jingles over there. Mr. Jingles doesn't want anyone to fight. He wants everyone to get along and all that good stuff. Which, I mean, there are, I guess, if you I mean, there are people that are getting along, but not hate bonding over somebody. Like, I mean, she fucks up on them enough on her own. We don't need to make up more stuff about her, in my opinion. She really does. She does. And I couldn't imagine somebody watching my every move. And I mean, I couldn't even imagine. I would be, you guys know me, I mess up all the time. I'd be messing up left and right. I would be so freaking paranoid. It would just be ungodly. And I just, I wouldn't be able to handle it, because that's just me though. And, I mean, I don't know, I guess I could handle it because I usually ignore people. Usually ignore it, but no, I just hope everyone can start to get along a little bit, and maybe Brittany can back off with the lawsuits or whatever she's doing and give people back their money and don't go and get a lawyer, because I think that will end badly for her too. And I don't think she wants to lose her channel, because these creators are not going to go down without a fight. And they're just not. I mean, everybody that she that are like going back and forth with her and she's going after, they all have decent sized channels. Like, we're small channels, but they're decent size for us. Like, we put in a lot of work to get to where we are. And well, most of us did. I think some people just skirted by with doing Brittany lives, but yeah, just enough's enough after a while. it's like the same person. I don't know. I don't miss Betty. I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm just kidding. I don't. I really don't. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the same lives on repeat, and people are going in there over 1,000 people. So it's like, and it's the same names because I'll look in the chat. I'll just be like, let me see. I'm gonna do an experiment, and I'll look in the chat. And I'm like, it's the same people, and so it's like deja vu. And I'm like, it's like watching the same television program 4 times in a day. Would you do that in your real life? Would you watch something 4 times back to back that was the same? I doubt it. Oh, I know, Craig's going to mess himself up on his own. And also, okay, for the people that are saying she is streaming Craig and he's not allowed on YouTube because his channel got taken down. Okay, well, Voices sits up on Queen Bee's panel and her channel got taken down. So it's like the hypocrisy. That's what it is for me. The hypocrisy. Like, Craig, I guess, had a channel. It got taken down. He's not supposed to be on YouTube. People are saying the mostest about it. You know, he's not supposed to be on that. But then we're letting Voices get up on panel. And she had her channel taken from her. It doesn't make sense to me. You know. I think I'm going to start streaming on TikTok during the day. Because, you know, just like as I'm like just doing my chores or something. Jet said, I appreciate that. And I love that. Did you say you get tattoos like of the places that you've been? Because that's such a good idea. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, it's the viewing. I mean, it's the viewers. Yeah, it's the people that continue to. Yeah. I mean, yeah. They continue to put up with it. I'm going to say that if those people came, you know what? I already can tell you for a fact that if I talked like that in my lives, those same people will probably unsubscribe from me. I mean, they're not in my chat, but you know what I mean? Or people they'd be like, she's got the worst mouth. But then other people say the most vulgar things and everyone's just like, that's hilarious. I'm like, it's not hilarious. Oh yeah, Carl, it's so easy. There's no thought. There's no research. And that's the thing too. Like we cannot make fun of Brittany for not doing research if you're not doing it either. If you are just clicking play Brittany, she's going to give you something every time, right? She's going to give you something. You don't have to watch beforehand. They don't watch it. They don't watch it beforehand. They literally just go on their lives. They sit down, they get comfortable, they hit live and, you know, play 40-minute intro. And then they come on and then they play Brittany. And it's like, that's not, I mean, it's just, I don't want to gain subscribers that way. I'm cool with what I got. Because those are the same people I'm sorry, but some of the people that are in those chats, and I'm sorry to say it, and they come for me, but they will say one thing, and then the creator will say something, and then you can see the whole chat changes their mind compared to, like, just depending on what the creator's saying. Like, it's flippy floppy. I don't know. I don't know if I would back down if people were coming after me, though. I mean, she's stubborn as hell, right? If this was me, I would have left for a couple of days and regrouped and I would have thought about some things, and that would have been what I would have done. But at the same time, I'm a stubborn person too. And if you have people talking about you or going at your parenting or calling your kids the R word, or they'll never amount to anything. Doxing out your house, doing things like that. I don't know. I might have a response too. Like, I might have a response to that, you know. I don't know. I would hope that I would get offline, right? I would hope that I would be like, okay, it's time for me to get offline. I need to go and redo my thing. Just redo my life a little bit. Think about some things. Get Craig off the internet. But actually, she didn't. She just put him on. It was like when people left her panel, she started putting Craig on. And I don't know if she started that because she wanted to be kind of like Clue with Cletus, but it's not the same. I mean, I will say that. It's just not the same dynamic. I don't know. I don't think she's going to give. Craig's BJ's boyfriend. I call her BJ. I don't do that out of being mean. I'm sorry. I'm Brittany. I just do it out of that's how I know her. That's how she's always. That's how she told me to tell her, like, to call her by when I first met her. So yeah, yeah, yeah. CJK, yeah, she does beg for money, and then she does spend it, and she talks about it, and she shouldn't talk about it. If she's going to spend the money, don't talk about it, because all the other creators are making way more than Brittany. Way more. I'm sorry. Everybody that's restreaming Brittany is making twice the amount of what Brittany makes or more. So if I was her, I would just not give them anything to talk about. But we all know she's not going to do that. Right? Ashley, he does. He does definitely do that. And it's annoying as hell. Because I would like an Aura ring. I've been wanting one real bad, but I've got this watch. I cannot complain. I have got the nicest watch ever, but I do want that Aura ring. Now, I will laugh at this. Sorry. Did you? I'm sorry. This is so mean. I shouldn't say it, but I will laugh at this. Brittany said this. She said, Craig said something like, it's her birthday month, right? So Craig said something like, what do you want for your birthday? And she said, I want a ring. I want a ring, Craig. I about lost it when she said that. I mean, I did lose it. I thought that was so funny. I want a ring. I want a ring, Craig. And I was like, man, I'm not married neither, but I do have rings. He's bought me like 3 rings. Makes me cry when I think about that. Just the way she said it. Just like, man, she was just like, I think it just came out, and she didn't even mean for that to come out, but it's, I want a ring, Craig. Oh, I have to take a little nap, Willows. I know. It's like, do you think that's because that's probably what the attorney fees, like, that's what she got in attorney fees? So that's why they're spending? But then how would you pay for the lawyer? And she has to pay that lawyer. I mean, she has too many people looking at her. You know what I mean? Like, for her to not do that. Me neither. I don't believe nothing without receipts. I don't even believe half the shit I see with receipts. Oh, too much screen time. I should send you those blue light glasses. I've got a bunch of them. I used to buy them and I never wore them. I don't know why I bought them then, but I did. Oh yeah, Carl, that whole thing too. Okay, so the whole thing about filing bankruptcy and then you don't have to pay. That's say that. But when I was going through my litigation after a car accident where he was charged with 4 counts of felony vehicular assault plus other things. No, I forget what I was saying. Shit. Oh, about the my lawyer told me he doesn't have a pot to piss in, and he always said that. And I'm like, well, what if I go after him anyway? And he said, well, he'll just file bankruptcy and won't have to give you anything. So my lawyer has said that to me before. So I don't know how, I mean, that could happen. I don't know if, I mean, like if she does do that, I'm sure that's against the law, you know, if she, especially if she puts a bunch of stuff in her, like her name or, you know, gets a bunch of credit cards or something, that would be, I would say that they would look at that. That wouldn't be good, but you know. Oh, okay. YouTube. That's what I was going to ask you guys too. So do you guys want me to set up like a YouTube for Titanium Built, like a community little YouTube over there, like a YouTube group? And then you guys, if I did that, you guys would be able to chat in there, right? That way it's a little easier than Patreon. Let me know. And then if you're watching on replay, let me know. And then I can make one for Unfiltered too, but we can make one for Titanium Built. We already have one actually for Titanium Built, but I'll probably, I would probably build a new one because that one has every single picture I've ever put on it. I've never deleted a picture. Has every single boyfriend I've ever dated. It literally has, like, I was never that person to, like, you know, delete pictures. So I should. But over on Facebook, I thought we could do something. I was trying to think of like an app that I would be good at, or Ashley could always maybe do backstage with me one day and show me Discord. My hair is like super thick today. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm liking it. My dog is getting in the pillows right now. You should see her. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's going in deep. We've got six pillows and then a body pillow. She's trying to lay on all. All right, neat. You know I don't like it when you're into pillows. She just doesn't care though. She's back there living life. A scrapbook of all women. I could do that. I should actually. Oh my goodness. If we went through them, we should do that one day. Just we should go through like my main relationships, and I should just tell you a little about all of them because I swear every person I dated was so completely different than the next. It was like, are you bipolar or what? But everybody I've ever had a relationship with, I have a good relationship with them now. Like I don't talk to them, but you know, we're good. I don't like the Bible stuff. I don't like I don't like them talking about religion and then her saying GD and you know what I mean, just cussing and it makes me feel icky. I don't like that. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like, and Craig thinks he's like the Messiah or something. So you got that. Yeah, no religion, no politics. I'm like that too. I mean, I believe in a higher power. I talk to that higher power. We have a good relationship. I know that my parents are in a way better place and they are waiting for me out there somewhere. And, you know, when it's my time, I will be reunited with them again and everybody else that I love. That's what I do believe in. But I don't go around telling other people to be like, do this or do that, you know? I say, if y'all pray, please pray if we need prayers or something. But, you know, that's all because you guys give the best prayers. I got kicked out. That was the first time I've ever been kicked out of my own studio. That's like the first time. So now I understand why people get kicked out. I think that they get kicked out, maybe their phone overheats or something. I don't know. My phone don't feel hot though. A little hot, yeah, it does. And I'm like, I looked at the screen and I was like, where'd everybody go? Where'd everybody go? But yeah, I don't really like the religion stuff, like talk. I try not to. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So if someone can get the message back to Brittany, what was it? Tell her to use clove oil on her damn tooth till she gets to the dentist. Everyone was telling her to do the craziest stuff. Do that or garlic. Garlic, I've never tried it. My mom tried it. She said it really didn't work, but clove oil will work. Put it on your damn tooth and shut it. And if I swear to God, if people give her money for her teeth, I will. That's when I will scream. Because you know, if you know, you know. If you know my dental journey, then you know. But I used that clove oil. It was great. You guys told me, I got it. And Vincent went out and got it for me, actually, the same night. Yeah, I had to use it with you guys. I would just shut off my camera, put it on my tooth, and then go back to live. I never complained about it. I mean, I did complain about the pain a couple nights, but not like every 2 seconds. It was just like, man, that hurts. But we found out that I had that infection in my gums, and I didn't know it because I was so numb. Where my gums are, they're so numb from the metal that we didn't even know that the infection was really in there. But I'm going to jump off here. Vincent's almost home, so I'm going to go and spend some time with him. And I wish I had like balloons and stuff. Like a congratulation balloons. Damn, I have everything but like balloons. What can I do? I could go to the store and get him some balloons. I could do that. But yeah. But thank you guys for being here today. Thanks for listening to me bitch for a little bit. I wish I wouldn't have been on my phone. I could have been on camera. And wish my microphone would have worked, but that's fine. But I'll see you guys on the next live. I will be back over there at 9:15 p.m. if not before then. And I will see you guys all later. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you. If you guys don't mind, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on your way out, and all the things. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins. Won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take